my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Just not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh,
morning, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome. It is 11 o'clock, so we get underway. Great to have you with us here at Harcourts Grenadier. Some 14 properties up for auction here in our auction rooms this morning and this afternoon. Myself, Ned Allison, one of 4 auctioneers you'll be seeing in action and working with today. Phil McGoldrick, Hamish McLeod and Ben Donaldson making up the rest of our team alongside Karen Phillips to my left here and the White Hour Auction Manager. If you have any questions, approach her. Feel free to do so. She is here to assist. But all the information for today's properties and auctions is down on the back tables there in those order of sales. So grab one of those if you have not done so already. On behalf of the whole Grenadier team, we just want to take a moment to really thank and acknowledge our owners and giving us the opportunity and placing your faith in us and giving us that opportunity to represent and sell your much loved homes. For those here to buy, the very best of luck to you all as well. Now, in terms of formalities today, as always, we work under the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's best practice guide for auctions. If you are lucky enough to buy any of the 14 properties today, we'll provide you one of these REA guides as well before you sign the memorandum of sale. If you are looking to bid today, we also ask that you complete one of these bidding acknowledgement forms. Just speak to your relevant listing agent if you haven't done so already. Conduct of auction as follows. Each of our properties is offered for sale, but offered for sale subject to a confidential reserve and our owner's instructions. Subject to it being achieved, therefore, the highest bidder from that point on will be the new owner of that property in question. As auctioneers, our job, our role is to give you a bit of an indication, a bit of a clue as to what that next bid can and should be. If we do have an ability to refuse bids, if we don't believe those bids to be made in the best interests of our owners. If one of our good licensed colleagues is bidding on behalf of a buyer here in the room, we'll name and identify them at the time that occurs, make that clear when that is taking place. As auctioneers, we have an exclusive ability to place bids on behalf of our owners. These are what we refer to as a vendor bid. It is just that, a bid for our vendor, a bid for our owner. If we place a vendor bid, ladies and gentlemen, it's only in the absence of bidding from the floor. We will clearly call it a vendor bid and only do so below and beneath that reserve price. It's just a clue there's a bit of work to still do to those looking to purchase here. Up to us entirely in terms of any dispute that occurs. As your auctioneer, we'll take you back to that last undisputed bid and commence things from there. Our owners, quite importantly, have an ability to withdraw their property at any stage without declaring the reserve. Really what we're saying there is if we don't get to a suitable level in the bidding here on the auction floor, that auction will pause. It'll go into a negotiation to the side here with our owner and our highest bidder. Now, during that conversation, in some cases, that buyer will increase their offer to a level at which our owners will instruct us to have their property withdrawn and sold, meaning it will not come back to the floor. There will not be potential for further bidding. So you need to hold the highest bid at all times to give yourself that opportunity. Now, at the completion of the auction, if the hammer comes down in your favour, you are successful in your purchasing endeavours, we're going to ask you to sign that memorandum of sale. Following that, pay a deposit equal to 1/10 of your purchase price to our trust account, and complete GST Schedule 1 where that applies. But we start the day off, we head to Burnside, we welcome Fung Wang from the city team and the work she's done here at 161 Memorial Avenue alongside her good owners. In terms of the legalities, in terms of what you are here to purchase, it is a freehold parcel, good size section here at 856 square metres more or less. You've got a settlement date that you'll be working towards, that being Thursday the 22nd of May. But it's been a much loved home this here in Memorial Avenue for the last 15 years, I understand. Well looked after, well enhanced, most certainly. Lots of good work put into the property. Love the position as well on the back section, the privacy that goes hand in hand with that. Across the road, of course, sits Burnside High as well as Jelly Park, making it a really good spot to be. But it's a home of those true family proportions, loads of space to sprawl on that lower level living options, and there certainly are options. Up top, of course, that lovely sunny sunroom that it is sitting off the bedrooms there, just a real oasis and haven to sit back and relax in. Updated kitchen, as you can see there, just one of the many improvements the home's enjoyed and received. But now ready for the next family and next chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in your hands. Where are we starting bidding off? What's the level of interest? Where do we begin? 161 Memorial Ave. What's the number? Who starts? Who buys? A figure that you're comfortable at? Well, nice and easy at something like $1 million, I'd have thought. Is that in the room? $1 million to get underway. Participation needed if you're here to purchase. Do we see a hand up? A lot of home for the money. Locality too. The schooling. Jelly Park right there. You or I happy to begin if I need to. Place a wee line in the sand at $1 million. only. Above and beyond that, 1.1, still a very comfortable and easy place to get involved. Holding at $1 million. Do we have involvement and interest here in the room? Is there 1.1 to do so? First call at $1 million I sit on. Second call, need a hand up. Third final call. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's not a bid, the property will be passed in and we'll talk to parties post-auction. 1-1, leaving it late but welcome. Lynn working with a buyer there at $1.1 million. If you want to compete, need to see that 1.2. First call at 1.1, or I have a conversation with my buyer with Lynn down in the back corner. Second call, 1.1. Who says 1.2 is their competition? Third final time then at $1.1 million. Right, Lynn? We're going to do that. We're just going to have a conversation if we need to. Obviously not selling at 1.1. Let's just pause and find a space to the side and we'll come back to with an update to the record. Okay, folks, it's out to Horswell we go, and in particular the property at 5 Helen Place. It's an exciting and developing part of Horswell, and this property is truly unique and special up for your offering here today. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 5 Helen Place in Horswell, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title, made up of a very well landscaped and laid out 431 square metres more or less, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 20th of May 2025. Of course, very proudly brought to the market by Vicky Lee of the Harcourts Horswell team. As I say, it's a stunning property in a great location. Milnes Park subdivision is very sought after and admired because of the quality of homes and what's happening around you. Of course, you've got new development, both residential and commercial. So there's new cafes, bars, supermarkets, etc., all happening on this part of Horswell. It's a nice, easy commute, of course, into the city as well. It's an exciting area to be, and it's one for smart investors and smart buyers to certainly put their hand up here. I love the way it's so beautifully placed for the sun. It's got great street appeal, and it's so cleverly designed and laid out. Of course, you get those 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, but very nice open plan living there, as you can see as well. So modern throughout, but it's the things you can't see too. Of course, that central heating, ducted heating throughout, all the added extras that our current owners have done. You simply move in and enjoy. Beautiful spot here in Helen Place. So with that said, where do we see value? Call me opening bids. Pardon me? $850. We're off and underway at $850,000, perhaps a 20 on top from here. At $850,000, is there $870 in the room? At $850,000, I call it away then. First, second, third, final time. Well, it's $870 back from me. Another 20 on top. Is it Jay from the Harcourts team? Or straight to 9 if you like. Straight to 900 would be a sage bid. 870 with me in the vendor. He's thinking long and hard. Quality property in an outstanding location at $870,000. First time.
60. Oh, sorry.
I'm at 870. Can't go backwards, Jay. Keep moving forwards.
75, sorry.
75. I was hoping for something a little bit stronger, but I tell you what, if it is just you and me, out of respect, we'll pause and have a discussion. Quickly around the room. Any further advance? Okay, Jay, going to pause here on your bid. Not a level I can sell, but we'll come and have a chat.
All right, let's keep this program rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Yogesh Bhargava, a very good morning to you. You've had a very, very busy month leading up to today's auctions. This is your first of 3 today, as we offer on behalf of your good owners. And thank you for the opportunity. Nice to meet with you a couple of days ago. We met at 31 Solomon Ave. Your contract describes the property as a freehold property. The area of the freehold parcel is 668 square metres more or less, and the contract calls for settlement on the 8th of June, but if you're working to an alternative date, you relax and do that. Now, I've been in the real estate business in Christchurch a long time, but Tuesday was the first time I've ever been into Solomon Ave. It's a great street. The reason I've only been there the once, properties are very tightly held. Owners here have enjoyed a long tenure, no surprise. lovely cul-de-sac, good parks, reserves. Over the back there's an excellent school which adds to the parcel as well. Solid, substantial home, attractive clinker brick, good living areas, set well for the sun. We were there mid-afternoon, the big bay window in the lounge was just letting sun stream through those living areas. Solid, substantial garage. I think there's upside. If you get stuck in and impose your taste, you're going to do very, very well. Seriously for sale, opening bid or offer?
500,000?
How much?
500?
500, optimistic, but we'll take it at $500,000, and I'm going to advance to 550 because we won't sell it at that level. At 550, where do we go from here? First call at 5.5. Second call at 550,000.
560?
560. There we go at $560,000. First call at 560. Second call at 560. Third call at 560,000. Well, Neil, I can't sell it at 560. If there's no other bidders, I'm not going to be disrespectful to your clients. Any advance at 560, otherwise talking to the bidder on the left-hand side of the room. Are we all out? Neil, we need to have a private conversation and see if we can't get your buyers home.
Right, still working away on an update there on Memorial Ave. Hopefully have an answer in a moment or two. In the meantime, let's keep the day moving forward and welcome Jess Shane from the City team, her good owners in the property here at 12 Medway Street in Richmond. The contract as follows. Freehold is your title, 910 square metres more or less makes up the parcel. Settlement, and ownership. That's going to be taking place on Thursday, the 5th of June, all as written and distributed. I think one note is the cat, which may be negotiable as a chattel, but that's yet to be determined depending on who that next purchaser is to be. But what an elegant, what an impressive property it is, that classic, that timeless architecture, providing so many facets and features to just fall in love with. Love the high stud ceilings, the space and light that it brings to the whole property. Love the work our owners have put into it. Certainly been comprehensive in terms of the time and money that they've gone to great lengths to enhance this property from top to toe. Modern comforts just infused as a result of that. Key spaces, a kitchen and bathroom, certainly benefited from that work. The heat of that log burner on full display when I visited last night, absolutely glorious. And as you can see there, outdoor living to the front and the back. It'd be a standout with any other property, but here that 60 square metre 4-car garage, that's just your cherry on top. Bit of hobbies room space off to the side, an added advantage as well. But a lot to love about this home. Really, really special. So well done up. Our owners are parting with it, crossing the ditch, here to sell today. So buyers, in your hands again. Opening bid on 12 Medway. 782. Okay, just wanted to hear it twice, it was so good. $782,000 precision bidding. 810's better again though, at $810,000. The next figure's $815. What about $850? But $825 there at $825 and advance, but 30 more with the wee handful at $830. That's Logan from the team and Andrew from the team. Representing some Cliers, $850 down here and seated. At $850,000, do we go $875 maybe with the 25 on top? But $850,000, here the bid and the money. 875 there. 9 to stay with me, logically and sensibly. $875,000, still a lot of home for the money. 4-car garaging, beautifully done up. Extra bedroom, office space up top, $880. There we have it at $880, $900 I'd have thought. At $880,000. This side of the room holding. 2 in it. First call. 883. Okay, just a wee 3 on top. 900 could be strategic. 883. Their bid though at 883. Have a conversation. You have a moment to do so. $883,000. Push forward. Do we go 890? 885. $885,000. Go another handful to 90 at 885. Down here. 90 there. 900 shoulders back. You'd never ever regret it either if it gets you home to Medway Street at $890,000. First call at 890. It's just for the cat. You get the house for free. $890,000. 95. 895. Any better, have a conversation this side of the room. 895. Once called at $895,000. Are we coming back, Logan? Second call at $895,000. Not over at 895. Third final call at $895,000. As a quick conversation takes place, you're where you need to be. Down here and seated at 895. 1,000 more. 896. Is there 900? Jess, could I have some instructions? $896,000, currently the bid. To my left-hand side, one more, 897. I have permission to sell. We're changing hands, certainty in play. 897, it's your home. I'm putting the hammer down unless there's a little bit more left. At 897, this is the stuff that counts. $897,000, make it the best 1,000 you ever spend. At 897, 900. All good, 900. But don't be put off, be encouraged. Sign of a good home. $900,000, 901 to get you potentially over the finish line. $900,000. You've fallen in love, now make it your own. At $900,000, once the money. Still over here. In charge at 902 with the pair on top. Try the 5 at $902,000. You come this far. Finish it at $902,000. Change your mind as many times as you want. I'd work with 903 at $902,000 once, and it goes at 902. Second call at $902,000. 500 net. Oh, 902 and a half. Time given there, same here. Have a chat. 902, $500. The bid, selling away at 902 and a half to this side of the room. Same courtesy if you want to make it 903. Do that, 903,000. Gives me the other half. Is it 4 or is it 5? At $903,000, if you keep changing your mind, it could be successful. $903,000. Once, twice, at 903, not another 500. Third final, certain, at $903,000. Going, gone and sold. Congratulations. Thank you as well to my underbidder. Gosh, we appreciate your work. Jess, Shane, as always, and yet again, well done to you and
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I take you back to Solomon Ave. I've got some good news here as well. I've been working with Neelab and her buyers. We left the room, the bid was at $560. Would you now confirm, Neelab, that they've increased their bid and hopefully to buy? The bid now stands at $680,000. Thank you. My owners have said, hey, that's it. We're selling. If there's no better, bring the house down, but we'll bring the hammer down first. First call and selling 680. Second call, and I sell today. Third and final call. Delighted to announce Hassan and Fazia properties going, gone and sold to you. Congratulations, well done. To my ex-owners, congratulations. Yogesh, lovely campaign. Good morning to you. I think our current owner is on the phone. Say good morning to Leah and thank you for instructions as we offer on her behalf this fabulous near new home at 22 Kirkland Crescent. It is a freehold property as you would expect. The area of the parcel, well, it's a neat 576 square metres more or less. 10% today is all you put down. 6th of June, well, that's when your new life begins in absolute comfort. We'll do everything we can to transfer the master bill guarantee, but that's usually up to the purchaser to put that application in. I went and inspected a couple of days ago and was absolutely surprised. The only way you could tell this property is a couple of years old is the establishment in the garden. Inside, it is brand new, lightly lived in, impeccably cared for. Our owners collaborated with Mike Greer and his architectural team to produce what I think is a really, really clever floor plan. A fabulous entry where you greet your guest, you go straight into the lounge or straight into the family area. So 2 good living spaces in the home, beautifully grounded with the timber floors, excellent heating. Of course, in new homes like this, you'll be comfortable all year around. You have a choice, 2 master suites or one you set aside for your very, very lucky guests. There's a nice parcel of land. You're in an excellent residential area. This has been so successful. I would certainly commend it to you. Owner is moving back to Auckland, so it's a serious opportunity today. 22 Kirkland, who starts proceedings for me. Where do we see value? I think less than 3 years old. Work's done. All establishments in place. Good garaging. Marvellous storage. Attic. Good cabinets as well. Well, I'll give you a clue, folks. You'd never buy a home of this quality and pedigree at $1,200,000. So that's a vendor bid to start at 1.2, and you might go straight to 1.3. First call vendor bid. Young lady would like to buy the property. Second call at $1,200,000. Third call at 1,200,000. Well, I'll put 25 on top, 1,225. 1,225,000, join me, just a little 25. Once called, 22 Kirkland. Second call at 1,225,000. Third call. Sean Ice, I'm going to take one last vendor bid. Otherwise, we'll work with people who can't be at the auction today. 1,250,000, my last vendor bid. Once. Any interest, any advance? 10 will do it. Second call. Third call. Well, Sean, if there's no hands in the air, let's treat our owner with respect. Not going to sell it today at 1,250, and we're not going to sell it today at 1,300. Comfortable if I put it back in your hands at 1,300. To buyers, if you're here with us today, if you're following us online, and I know some of you are, work with Sean immediately after the auction in advance of 1.3. Good luck to my owner, and thank you for the opportunity. Passed on a vendor bid at 1,300,000.
you.
Okay, folks, I take you back to 5 Helen Place. We left the room before with a bid of $875,000. Jay and your clients, can we please confirm that that bid has been increased to $895,000? Just confirm there, please, sir. Yep. Thank you. And at $895,000, our owner's instructions are clear. We sell away today. First, second, third, final time. 5 Helen Place is going. It's going. Sold, and congratulations.
Give me a high and dry.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update taking you back to Memorial Avenue. We've had an improvement in that bid to $1,330,000. Not at a level that property is going to be sold. We invite and welcome interest and inquiry north of $1,330,000 to speak to Feng Wang, but still available. Thank you.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry. Baby, you give me ice.
All right, Mr. Bhargava, a very good morning to your owners. I think Yogesh, you getting your owners on the phone? Me. Good on you. Well, I'd like you to do that so we can thank and acknowledge them. They're probably following us online, I hope. Okay, wonderful. Well, a very good morning to our owners, current owners of 344 Hallswell Road. Thank you for the instruction and thank you for engaging Yogesh to sell this wonderful home for you. He's distributed all the necessary documentation. Centrepiece, the contract describes the property as a freehold parcel, 630 square metres more or less. You know the rules of auction buyers. If you are successful today, you secure that ownership by paying the first 10% by way of deposit. And unless you've struck a different date through Yogesh, then you'll be moving in shortly on the 22nd of May. Owners are in Australia. I certainly feel for them. I think they'll find it very, very difficult to replace this lovely home. Great locality, as Hamish would tell you, but it's got so many extras, this particular home. Stands out with 2 living areas, so you can preserve that. I always say you can preserve the intergenerational harmony. There's a lovely indoor-outdoor flow section really starting to develop nicely. Good storage in the property, service areas, kitchen, the 2 bathrooms, they're right up to the minute. Of course, heating, glazing, insulation, this means you're going to be very, very warm at all stages. The scope there to add value in your grounds, social breakfast bar, your dining room right in front, good heating, the burner there, just to create that ambience through the winter months as well. 344 Hallswell Junction Road, very sensible real estate, stylish real estate. Where do you see value buyers? Where would you start? Won't sell it at 750. That's really easy. 750 is a vendor bid. Has someone got 775, or do you go straight through to 800? First call at 750. Sir, can I encourage you at 775? Second call, third call at 750. Well, I'll take the 775. No confusion as to value. At 775. Who's got 8? Right-hand side. First, second, third. Well, 800's my last vendor bid. Yogesh buyers on notice. If we're not bidding, we go to stage 3 of the campaign at 800,000. Once, twice, third call. No bid in the room. Well, let's not make a fuss out of the auction. There we go. There's your price. Buyers online, take notice of that. Our price today, $899,000. You'll be there in the weekend, I'm sure. I would beat the rush. I'd talk to Yogesh today and make your inspection before that time. Thank you to my owners. Good luck as we continue with stage 3 of our campaign. You know now, buyers in the room, online, priced at $899. Thank you, Kate.
Okay, folks, we're off to ever popular Cashmere, and it's the property at 3/12 Centaurus Road, very proudly brought to the market by Elise Ripley, of course, of the Harcourts Horswell team. Now, firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 3/12 Centaurus Road, of course, in Cashmere, Christchurch, is a cross-lease in freehold, having a 1/5 share in approximately 1,704 square metres, more or less. And your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 22nd of May 2025, unless otherwise arranged by Elise and our owner ahead of today's auction. Well, folks, there's absolutely no need to compromise here. You have one of Christchurch's most sought-after locations. You've got a single-level home with 3 bedrooms and double garaging. How hard is it to find that combination these days? I tell you, it is getting harder and harder. Such a great location, of course, it's Cashmere High School, Thorrington Primary, a sought-after part of our city because so much is so nearby. Of course, the Port Hills are your playground when it comes to walking tracks, bike tracks, etc. And not too far, of course, and you've got the hustle of the bustle of the CBD, but at the same time, you've got your own wee oasis hidden down this laneway here in Centaurus Road. Had the pleasure of visiting just a few weeks ago, and you go down that lane and just off to the right, it's tucked away so peacefully and privately. A nice little community just off Centaurus Road there. But the home itself, it's so cosy and homely. We saw that outdoor area before. Great entertaining space in the summer. But of course that wood burner to keep you nice and cosy through those winter months as well. All the hard work has been done here, of course, by our current owners. You simply move in and enjoy a great single-level townhouse in an outstanding location. Nothing else can be said, folks. Where do you see value? Here at Centaurus Road. Where do we see it? I'd rather you than me. $650. Thank you, Elise, with your buyer there at $650,000. At $650, you need to move north of here. At $650, in advance on $650. First, second, third, final time. We'll 10 on top on behalf of the vendor, then to $660. You're coming back there, Elise, at $660. That's a vendor bid. At $660, certainly need to be north of this kind of level. Any further advance? I'll take you 5 and tell you what, a bit of work to be done, but if it is just you and me, we will pause and have a discussion. At $665, well, looks like we'll pause there, Elise, with your client. We'll find a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome if you've just joined us. We get underway with our midday segment, our midday auctions. We start by welcoming Mr. Johnny Nichols with the next of our offerings and properties at 5 Rawnsley Terrace in Wigram, and thank our owners for the chance to be here. Freehold is the title you look to acquire here and now. 472 square metres of real estate makes up that title. The 23rd of May is the settlement date you will be working towards if you are successful in purchasing. But a really appealing property from start to finish, of course, ensconced here in Wigram, finished to a very high standard, that sophisticated, elegant styling to it all, the ease of single level, the proportions, the layout that's just so conducive to the everyday living right through to the entertaining of those grander and larger occasions. The living transitions with ease to that patio, the spa pool, the backyard to make the most of. Master bedroom privately positioned at the back also enjoys that direct outdoor access. Kitchen, that's of a high calibre, complete with gas hob and that scullery to the side. I think the study nook's a nice clever touch to it all as well. Lots to like about it, ladies and gentlemen, with the convenience and ease of access to all Wigram has to offer too. So, 5 Rawnsley Terrace, opening bid. Who starts proceedings off? Who's there to buy? Where's the level of interest? Something as easy as $750 merely to begin. In the room, you all right? Lavender bid at $750, holding and starting at $750,000. To participate, maybe $800. First call at the 3/4 mark. Twice at $750,000. Do we have a hand up at $8? Last chance, third final call, ladies and gentlemen. Is there a bid? Is there participation? Chance to talk, chance to buy? If not, I'm going to hand the property back to Johnny. And campaigning and work will continue after post-auction. Right, Johnny, if that's the case, back to you we go. Work continues. I've been given instructions that in the absence of a bid, I can announce the property will be made available and priced at an attractive $899,000. $899. That's where you need to be on 5 Rawnsley Terrace. Available. Speak to Mr. Johnny Nichols. Right, ladies and gentlemen, keeping things moving forward, 20 Staffordshire Street in Burwood, the next of your opportunities. Matthew Luce has been his great pleasure to market this over the last few weeks. Contract will come as little surprise. It is a freehold parcel on offer here at number 20, containing and comprising of 645 square metres, more or less. The end of May, the 30th of May, the date in question for settlement. 10% though, all that's needed today upon the fall of the hammer. But a terrific opportunity, be it that home, be it that investment, the permanence and easy care of the block construction coupled with the single level configuration to it all. Lots to like about that. This is a location that is just burgeoning and continuing to grow in popularity. Easy to appreciate why, with the convenience to all the recreation, with the golf course, Bottle Lake Forest, the beach not far away, the wetlands right there as well. An awful lot to do and enjoy. But this is a property that allows you to come and put your own touches upon on it, modernise here and there if that is your want, and of course maximise your capital as a result of doing so. Good size garaging, plenty of parking space as well. Those boxes are really well ticked. But lots to like here at number 20 buyers, up for grabs here and now. So where do we start? Opening bid. Who's here to purchase? Who begins? Avi, I think I'm right in saying 610, Matt. 500, comfortable and easy place to get your participation, I'd have thought. Is there a bid? Interest? Matt, I know there are people even in the room willing to talk to you after the auction if they get that opportunity, but here and now, is there a bid in the room? We let them have that conversation. 500? Thank you. Off we go. $500,000 is the competition. 550 maybe. First call at $500,000. Second time the money, holding at 500. Third final at $500,000. Well, man, we're just going to pause on your bid of 500. Obviously not quite there, but let's have a chat. Let's see what we can do off to the side privately.
All right, Sophie, we're all ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on in our program to number 185 Bow Hill Road. Can I say a very good afternoon to our very loyal owner, Dave. Nice to be working with you again, and good luck as we offer on your behalf today a super freehold parcel. The area of the parcel, 519 square metres more or less. 10% is all you put down today to secure ownership. Some of you are working to alternative dates, and my owner is very, very accommodating there. But otherwise, you can be into this little beauty on the 22nd of May, probably earlier from what I can see as well. The response that Sophie has enjoyed to her promotion here is no surprise. I think this little property hits the sweet spot in two regards. The locality, absolutely fabulous, popular part of the city, conveniently located in a very good recreation area. And of course, you're in that sort of affordability bracket where we've really struggled to get enough listings. It's in impeccable order. My owner is a good connoisseur of properties, leaves things absolutely beautiful. Work hard in the auction room knowing that when you move in here, there's nothing to spend. It's all been done for you. The service areas, as you can see in shot, they're impeccable. They've been contemporised. Kitchen is social with a breakfast bar, living areas extending out to the deck. It's a very solid, substantial home. A safe, secure section, lots you can do out the back, and the garaging, of course, is excellent as well. Enough said. If you're here to bid and buy, good luck. Where do we start? Well, that worked a treat. Won't sell it at $480,000, so there's a clue to your buyers. 480 is a vendor bid. 500, are you saying? All right, you take the bid at 480. We're underway. At 480, have I found the winner already? First call at 480. I've got 500 here. 500, and I'll work with 10. 510, there we go. Gentleman's back at 520. What about my starter? I've got 520, and yes, on the nod, she says, I'm in at 530, and so you should be. At 530, gentleman wants it, $540,000. First call at 540. Hard to find in this. Good work at 550, but he says, no, I want it as much as you, 560 the bid to beat. At 560. Once called.
565.
565, that's okay. And yes, another 5 handful makes it 570. Travelling nicely at 570, shows the demand. Once called. Second call. 575.
571.
580. See, if you dally, cost you more money to come back in. Gentleman here has got that bid at 580,000. I'll count it down then. Once. Sir, you're at 585. Good on you. Welcome into you. At 585 and 590. Would you say 600, sir, and try and secure it? I've got 590 on the nod. He says yes. 605 at 605. First call, 605. Second, and 610. I need instructions, Sophie. 610 is the bid over on the left-hand side. 615, good work. You're in lead now at 615. A couple if you like. 617. I can sell it now. 617. Sir, you're straight to 20. Come on, you're working hard. Ooh, homeless. 617, I'll work with 1,000. Work's done. I told you, it's all there. $617,000, and I've been told to sell. First call, this is a time to change your minds. Gentleman's got the bid at 617. Second call, 1,000 could change your life. Think about that. At 617, you're resolute at 617,000. Then I'm going to sell at 617. Jess? Out? Hold tight at 617. Bowl is going. It's going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations. You may show some emotion now.
All right, folks, out to Rolleston we go. The next exciting opportunity in the catalogue is none other than 32 Oak Tree Lane. My pleasure to welcome and work alongside my great colleague Julie Proctor from the Harcourts Avonhead team, leading the charge out of this beautiful home the last few weeks, distributing the documentation to one and all, which outlines what you look to acquire here today is that freehold parcel, that supersized section, that quantum being 1,719 square metres underfoot the house here, and of course settlement coming your way on the 20th of June. That's your move-in day. That's when you take ownership. And of course, those chattels remain unchanged as per the contract, and just 10% required to secure ownership here today. Look, I had the absolute pleasure of walking out the home, having a look around last night, meeting our vendors, and look, what a home. It has an absolute magnitude of options and a multitude of space going through. You walk in the door, it's got so much space to spread and sprawl for the family. Those three separate living spaces with its segregation, congregation, open up the doors, you've got so many options, and I loved the flow, the layout. You've got the kitchen there, the heart of the home, that beautiful island. I'm sure there's many a family ceremony held around there, and of course when you go outside, you've just got so much space to play with for the kids, the bikes, the tramps, whatever it may be. You can just explore. And of course, over that back fence, you've got your very own, almost your tennis court there, the basketball hoop, space to play for the kids, and of course, sleep and slumber. Well, bedrooms, it is not just a haven. You've got so much room to relax and play through. That is a super-sized home with so many opportunities, whether it's long-term, move in, enjoy, captivate the area, or just look at the future possibilities with that land size there. The options are yours. It has been a family haven, one that's grown with the family, but of course, it is here to go find that next owner. So who wants to start me away? 32 Oak Tree Lane in Rolleston. Is your hand in the air? Conversation to start. Otherwise, happy to suggest a figure. Is there 850 to get me underway? Should be a sea of hands that level. Great buying in a location like this. Look, vendor bid at $850,000. You dilly-dally, I won't. Looking for advancements north of there. We'll call it through 3 times. Seeking and searching for 900, but 850 is the vendor bid. First call. Second opportunity. 5 bedrooms, the heart of Rolleston. So much going. Third, final time. Look, no hesitation again from me. It needs to be north of that figure. Absolute value and quality home. 900,000 back here with me. Vendor bid north of there for a conversation. I'll make it easy. Take a 925 for a hand in the ear as a conversation. We'll pause and talk. Otherwise, we move forward to the conditional market. First call at 900. Second time. Third, last chance. Look, 925. That's my last vendor bid going through from there. Last opportunity for a conversation in this area. First call, 925. Fantastic buying in this location. Beautiful home, super-sized footprint. Second call. Third. Last chance, Julie. Without a hand in the air, we've got instructions to move forward from there. I'm going to raise that vendor bid to $1 million. Put a line in the sand there. Obviously not for sale there. It needs to be north of that figure. And Julie, I know you're speaking with a number of conditional parties outside the room. So get in touch ASAP. You won't be disappointed. A stunning home, stunning location, plenty of space for you, the family, the friends. And of course, north of there, get in touch with Julie, but past at $1 million. Good luck to our vendors and thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, an update on Staffordshire Street. We did have an increase in that bid. The property is going to be passed in. However, our owners have already accepted a conditional offer that we had in the room ready to go. So passed in, but actually under offer already. So we look forward to seeing that sold sticker up very, very soon. Any questions? Speak to Matthew Luce. Thank you.
Okay, folks, I take you back to 3 bar 12 Centaurus Road, where we left the room with a bid of $665,000. Now, we have had an increase in that bid to $695,000. However, not at a level our owner is willing to sell today. So, folks, a quick check around the room. Any advance on 695 before I pass the property back to Elise? Doesn't look so. So passing the property back to Elise, folks, but there is strong interest outside the room, so I can confirm that all offers will be presented this coming Wednesday at 4 p.m. There is open homes this weekend. If you have not yet been through, pop along and see Elise. It's a great home in an outstanding spot.
On we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the commercial opportunity, that in the form of 1-5 7 Mile Drive in Belfast. Paul and Zach leading the marketing campaign alongside their owner of the opportunity. I remind you the opportunity is on a plus GST if any basis. Contractually, what you're purchasing here, a stratum and freehold title. The 1st of July, that's the settlement date in question also. But a premium grade office and warehouse opportunity here to make the most of. Post-earthquake construction to give you peace of mind with it being completed in just 2018. Certainly a stylish and very versatile building to suit your needs, whether you're an owner-occupier or looking to invest. 271 square metres of office space to make the most of. 139 square metres of warehouse space with the container height doors there on display. 7 on-site car parks, all of it with good profile, all of it, of course, with easy access to those main northern arterial routes. So, 7 Mile Drive. Buyers, opening bid to begin, to start, to purchase. What's the number? What's the level that works? Where do we begin? Where do we finish? $1 million. Good to have your company, sir. Off we go at $1 million. Is there 1-1 to move us forward? First call at a mere and easy $1 million. Second call at $1 million. Do we have competition at 1.1? Third final call at $1.1 million. Is there better further? Have a conversation if we need to. Not bidding there, scratch the nose. 1-1 or down here, we have the chat. Holding at the $1 million. Interest on the back wall is there at 1-1. Paul, to clarify. 50. Okay, $1,050,000. Back wall in front, 1-1 this time to come back in. At $1,050,000, competition is there and here. Once called at 1050. Appreciate it. $1.1 million, and if we stick with it, 1,150. But 1-1, not at the head at $1,150,000 now. Work with 1.2 at $1,150,000, making it clear the bid's against you there down the back. At $1,150,000, the rest of you very welcome. At $1,150 for the first. For the second call, 60 more to 210. 10 more. Oh, worth a try. Okay. What about 1-2, sir? Makes it nice and easy. Okay, $1,160,000 the bid, and 70. At $1,170,000, do we go 1-2 this time? At $1,170,000 and only for the first call at 1,170. Twice at 1,170 there. Third final call at $1,170,000. Sir, your turn, I think. Okay, if that's the case, having a conversation on the back wall, no further. Pausing here, 1,170.
I'll just wait for Mr. Luce to finish his list. With this catalogue, ladies and gentlemen, Yogesh Bhargava, you've had a big day so far. Your last and third auction today, one of our owners online, one of our owners with us today. Thank you for your instructions. We are offering on your behalf today number 45 Skirton Avenue. It is a freehold, 615 square metres more or less. You know the rules of auction. They're simple, 10%. That is all we require of you today. And the contract date is the 22nd of May. Maybe you're working to a pre-arranged alternative to that. Yogesh's marketing tickled me. It said, old soul, new look, this one's a must-see. I thought you must have been referring to me as I came out of the hairdresser, you see, but no, it's all about the house. It's a fabulous home, and I think it describes it really, really well. Our owners have presented this beautifully. They've done some major work in the home, service areas, kitchen, bathroom, double glazing, so you've got that constant temperature right throughout the year. Good indoor-outdoor flow. You can see how secure the property is. You can see how well it is set for sun. There's a good parcel of land. Potential, you might even talk to the council, say, could we get a granny flat on here, because there's good space that you could make available if it's a family situation you're looking for, pets, children, lots of room to play, and you're so close to all of the amenities as well. All the work's done. You move and enjoy, work hard in the auction room today, knowing that. I look now for a good, strong opening bid. How much? Candice working with your buyer. Good on you. At $600,000, you're in the lead. At $600,000. Where to, buyers? 610 with you, sir. 20. There we go. 630, can I say? 630 without hesitation. 640 only. 650 is your call, sir. At 640. And he says yes. 650. 6.5 is the bid to be. 660. $660,000. I'm counting it down. 665. 670,000. Just two of you working with me at this stage. 670. I can only sell it once. 6 3/4, sir. Good on you. 675. It's 675. There's the bid. Once called. It's 675,000. Twice. 680. 680. Interest down here, sir. Would you say 685? I've got 680 here with Candice's buyer. 685. 685. Good on you. Get that early bid. It's cheaper. It's 685. It's 685,000. Once called. 690. Good on you. 690. So you go straight to the 7. Think strategically here. I've got 690, Candice. I've got $690,000. Gentleman here with that bid. Once called. 695. 695. Easily 7, sir. 695. Second call at 695,000. 97. 700. Good work. At 700,000. Try the 5, sir. They often stop in those big numbers. It's only money. This is your future. 700,000. Once, Yogesh, help these good people. They want to buy it. Second call at 700. Got to get back in front. Third call at 7. Just the number. 702. I reckon the gentleman will come back at 705. Looks a good judge. 702. 703. He wanted to make it easier for you. 703. Called for the first time, 703. Second opportunity at 703. Third and final. 705. There's your assurance of value. You see someone else wants it at that level. You just need to want it a little bit more. What about the 707? Shoulders back, deep breath. Good work. 707. And you can say 710 or better, sir. But you've done that several times and I'm very confused. 707. And you shouldn't be laughing. 707. First call, second call, third call. Sir, I can't sell at 707. Let's find some private space and see if we can't get you there. 7.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update for you on 7 Mile Drive, hopefully in a minute or two. In the meantime, moving forward and welcoming Robert Down from the Beckham team and your good owner here at 1140 Newtons Road in Rolleston. Contractually, just draw your attention for a moment to the contract in question, confirming you're legally buying a freehold parcel, 8.101 hectares more or less of real estate, all of which becomes yours with settlement to occur on the first day of August this year, 2025. But it certainly is an expansive property with extensive options on offer here. Equine enthusiasts will greatly value and relish the setup as it stands. Of course, that 760 square metre racetrack, the stables, the arena, the holding pens, lots of good things in place if you're looking to accommodate the horses. The arena there as well, got the grand tour from Robert the other day when I visited. As you can see, numerous dwellings in place, a number of different tenancies in place, means good cash flow if that is your want, home income, full investment, possibly your land bank for the future. That over 8 hectares gives that potential for the possibility of subdividing now or down the line as well. So lots of options to work with, certainly a lot to like about it. Parcels of this size in this area, they're just getting harder to get your hands on, becoming rarer and rarer as time goes on. So buyers, Newtons Road, we look for the next owner, the next purchaser. Opening bid to begin with. 1 million and off we go, sir. Down the back there at $1 million. I'd have thought 1112 easily done from there. First call at $1 million. Second call at $1 million. There's 1.1 over the side of the aisle at 1.1, and I'll work with 1.2, sir, if you come back with me. Thank you. $1.2 million back there, and 1.3 if you want to stay in the race. There we go at $1.3 million. A little bit like conducting a horse race, but 1.3 and 1.4 do we go to? Okay, 1,350, do it your way at $1,350,000, and the 4 I look for there. At $1,350,000, gosh, that'd be good buying. Once called at $1,350,000, an awful lot of real estate. Is there the 1.4, Grant? You take a moment. $1,350,000, but sir, sit tight. Here at $1,350,000. 7.5. We'll try it at $1,375,000 and 1.4 to move forward. Not at the head, he says yes. 1.4, really clear. Bid here now at $1.4 million. I'd work with 425 or 450 at $1,400,000. Once called. 425 at $1,425,000 and 50 or stronger at $1,425,000. Back on my left. Once, twice called at $1,425,000. We go to the 50. Third final at $1,425,000 for the 8 hectares, the dwellings, the horse-friendly setup at $1,425,000. Pausing, sir. Having a conversation really clearly with my highest bidder if there's not a better bid. Okay, ma'am, I'm going to pause on that bid of $1,425,000. Not permitted to sell there. We're just going to find a space to the side and come and... Right, back to 1/5 7 Mile Drive, ladies and gentlemen. An improvement in that bid to $1,275,000 has seen the property withdrawn and successfully sold to our new owner out of the room. Congratulations to them. Thank you, Alan, for your instructions. Well done to Zach and Paul. One more update.
giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. Just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Just not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stay.
So, passed in, but under offer. There you go. No problem, Jackie.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
I'm just delighted to announce we've had great negotiations. It's been a lot of fun. I've got to know these people from Hokitika particularly well. We may do some future business with them. They've increased the bid to $725,000, and Dilip, you and Deval have said, I can sell it. Yep. Seriously? Yes. Gone and sold at 725. Congratulations to all parties. And Katie and Karen, thank you for your impeccable assistance. I'll go to my one.